the construction of this school, what will it do for the people in the area?
Well, the construction of the school, what it does is it's replacing existing schools. There are 54 what are called mud schools, old schools, adobe, very poor condition. So what this does is enable the kids to actually have a little more room, allows more room for the teachers to actually conduct business and administrators to actually be able to store supplies in the proper format and actually give them an ability to teach in a more proper setting.
How was working with the IA and the headmaster and all that stuff? How was the coordination between
Well, the headmaster is a really good guy. And actually all the headmasters of all the schools are very interested in this because, again, we're giving them something. The schools they were in before were very small, very cramped, and now we're going to give them a school that's much larger that gives them the ability to actually do what they want to do. The IA have been extremely supportive of us on this. Most of the IA are actually from Diwania. So many of them actually went to these little mud schools. So it's kind of interesting interacting with them because they'll tell you when they went to school here and when they went to school there. So for them, it's also a little bit of pride factor to see that their schools are being improved. So they've been very helpful with that.
In your opinion, how will building these schools help in the hearts and minds of the people that are on?
Well, the main thing is that the immediate is the children, because the children are the catalyst of almost every society, and the Arabic society especially is a very family-oriented society. So having seeing that the children are enjoying these buildings and these schools that have been provided through the Iraqi ministries and through coalition forces, it sets up a situation where the children see us in a different light and see their own government in a positive manner, and then they take that back home. So in the long term, I think what you're going to see is that starting with the family nucleus of the children, you're going to see a change because, again, they're the first ones seeing what their own government is helping provide them with.
How was it just working with the kids and getting to see the joy on their faces that they have a new school, you guys gave them supplies and stuff like that?
Well, the kids are always fantastic. The easiest person to satisfy out of this is the child, because they look at what they had and now they see what we're giving them. A new school, a lot better surroundings, and then we come in and we have the book bags with pens and pencils, which are always in short supply. So to them, the gift of learning is a great gift. Many of the children will come up to you and will actually repeat words in English, try to show how smart they are, try to show what they learned. So it's a great interaction with the kids because you can actually see how much they will actually truly enjoy the new school.
Did it affect you personally?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you see the little kids out there running around and the joy on their face and how they're looking at the new school with a little bit of pride, and almost all the kids came up and thanked me. So it was very, it was a very good moment for me.
Anything you'd like to answer?
It was projects like this, like schools that we actually interact with the people directly. Personally, for me, are always the best because you get to see the interaction with them, and you can actually see how you actually affect their lives in a very meaningful way. And so that, to me, makes a lot of what I do worth it.
One more question.
Yes.
Are these modern enduring structures that will improve the quality of education for Iraqi children in the long term?
Yes. Each of these schools is designed to be built for to be standing for a long time. The traditional mud schools that they had, they basically would repatch them and repatch them. They would continue to use them. But these are intended to be designed to be used continuously for 20, 30 years so that they'll have that much capacity out of them.